Adam Waldman, who is Johnny Depp's lawyer and also one of his close friends, over the weekend he's been posting cryptic tweets, and some of them have got quite a few people talking, myself included, because what do they mean? This is what people want to know. And we're going to take a little look at them. And there was also an article that came out over the last 12 or so hours regarding Amber Heard and that she's not doing so well, supposedly. So we're going to spin this around and jump straight into it. This is the first tweet that Adam sent on Saturday. The penalty for perjury in the UK is up to 7 years imprisonment. Obviously, this could be talking about a number of things. It could be regarding the Sun journalists, the ones who said they've looked into things, they've done everything they could, and basically the ones who were saying that we investigated, even though they never. We got interviews, which they never. We spoke to numerous people regarding the situation, which they never. And all they took from it was whatever she said in her Washington Post and a couple of things that she tweeted out. Obviously, with this, it could be, like we said, it could be for them. It could be for her herself, because we know that she actually lied on the stand. She was saying that certain people were around to help her, and they were eyewitnesses, but then they turned out to be on Johnny Depp's side and gave evidence supporting him. Or it could be for her sister. Obviously, we have heard her story's sister regarding that. She was afraid of Johnny because, there was a stairs incident, which Kate Moss supposedly got pushed down years ago and while she was going out with Johnny. But then she was saying that she had to sleep on the floor of the bosses because she wasn't safe, and Amber supposedly tried hitting Johnny. There was a ton of stuff. Then we had the actual boss come out and say, this is Jennifer now, Jennifer Howell. She was like, no, she stayed in the guest bedroom. She told me many times that she doesn't know why Johnny is putting up with her sister, and that she was actually scared for Johnny because she was worried something may happen to him. But she didn't say any of that, did she, in her actual statement for her sister? She went out and she said a bunch of things which now turn out to be lies, which we all knew they were. So that could be that one there for the penalty for perjury, 7 years imprisonment. And obviously you got a great gif off the top. Is that victory I smell? Which is great. The other tweet he put out then was, this was on September the 12th as well, the Chewbacca defense. Is a legal strategy deploying false and irrelevant nonsense to confuse and distract from the truth. Absurd allegations of Russian bots, fake social media accounts, campaigns of this, all to hoax opponents have been watching South Park. Which, if you remember, I think it was Johnny Cochran they was supposed to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chewbacca. Damn it.
What?
He's using the Chewbacca defense.
And he won the case. And that is very interesting why Adam would bring up this. So we're going to take a little look. These are the counterclaims that she has done. Basically, as early as 2016, Johnny admitted his intention to do all of this, to do all of that. These are the actual documents from what she filed with in the counterclaim of 100 million, which she thinks she deserves for some unknown baffling reason. But going on, these accounts, this happened, that happened. He said he was going to get rid of her career and everything else. There's a few on there. As I said, I will leave Adam's Twitter account below. This is it by here, at Adam_Waldman. Go follow him. That's where you get all the updates and all the truth. So, got that one there. But then again, this was posted yesterday. Chewbacca defense against the police. When two trained officers testify no facial injuries or PH damage and demolish the most notorious hoax. Throw dirt on that fact by insinuating the police and the lawyer coerce and they were all in it together, etc. South Park blueprint, which it is. And we've seen that obviously she has subpoenaed the LAPD. She wants the two officers who came to her house a couple of times and she wants them to testify again. Even though their documents, their legal police documents now, all the reports they've done were all stating that she never had a mark on her. There was no damage. Everything was fine. I've said this before, in California, one of the laws, like I was stating, if anything happens in this sort of incident and the police go to the apartment or the house or whatever, the man is taken away without any questioning and he's held so they can look into it. Johnny didn't go. They say that he supposedly left the apartment building. But again, no, if it was this, they would have gone looking for him or they would have waited for him to come back and then take him in. But they never. And that's the interesting part regarding this whole thing, because she has gone out there and she has just put so much paperwork for everything she wants to do. I want this, I want that, I want this. And as we will look now when we go into the actual document, it states, in response to the subpoena, you are required to produce the original or an exact copy of the following. So they want all the blueprints of the body cam footage, they want all the notes, they want all the reports, all the pieces. Basically, they want every single shred of evidence that the police did for these cases. So, like I said, it's the documents, the body cam footage, if it's like the radio transmissions, the calls, you name it, they want it all. And again, like Adam has said, that is basically the Chewbacca defense from South Park. You're casting your net wide and seeing what you can drag up. That's exactly what it is. Same thing with the subpoena to Disney, because she has asked for things way before she was even involved in his life. She doesn't need any of that. She wants things about, his on-set behaviour. Was he drinking? Was he abusing other things? Was he taking things? And it's like, come on. They're not going to hand that over to her. I can see that for a fact. And if they do, it could be like, well, yeah, okay, then if they do hand it over, it'd be like, yeah, take all of that. Nothing in him. Just showing that he's a stand-up guy and that we only got rid of him because we want to start fresh for the franchise. That could be it. But this is Amber we're talking about. And we had quite a few things. So this was for The Blast, which is what Adam also posted to go with the police documentation. Johnny scores legal victory, allowed to use police testimony. She had no visible injuries. Brilliant. December 16th, 2019, at this, last updated, Johnny Depp has been granted the right to use testimonies of 2 LAPD officers who claimed there was no visible injuries on the night she alleged all this was happening. So we got that there, which is great. But then I found this morning, which kind of makes a lot of this now go into the fact that she could be pooping her pants. AH worried about Johnny's next move. He's allegedly keen on filing another case against her, regardless if he wins his London case. This was a couple of weeks ago where we saw this, but the way this has come out now, people are actually believing that this could be doing because of all these things that are going out, and with the police, and obviously it's them sending in their documentation, their reports, if there's any body cam footage, because this was a couple of years ago now. I doubt they're going to keep all of that 4 years later, and she could be thinking now, like, they could have all of this, it could prove I'm actually lying. So that's probably why she's worried. But that part there, I just thought that was a little bit interesting to throw on at the end there. And overall, it's actually a very good point to make, because we do not know what was going to happen with the London case, which we're still actually waiting on. And we were, people were saying that we were going to hear last week, but we never. Hopefully it's going to be this week one day. This just goes to show that everyone who's looking into this case now, everyone is just like, just give it up, Amber. You have literally gone out of your depth for all of this because it's not going to work. And with Adam just posting these each and every other day, it just shows that the pressure is getting to her. And that's a good thing, because, like I said, they've cast their net far and wide. They're hoping to drag up any little thing, but it's not working. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.